Okay, so this is Mrs. Stranaka's project, my pandemic memoir. It's your fourth quarter project that you're going to do because of the COVID-19 pandemic. Remember, each checkpoint, once you reach it, you get a certain grade. We are grading you on your effort, so just try your best. That's all I'm asking for you to do. I just thought it'd be really nice for us to compare how we're living our lives to like what Anne Frank went through. Obviously, what Anne Frank went through was way more extreme. Okay, so I'm not trying to completely compare it. What I'm looking at is like the isolation, being at home, not being allowed out, losing what some people feel as their freedoms, or just not being able to do whatever you want, going to school, hanging out with your friends, not in the same way. We're blessed because, we have the internet, we have different ways of communication, the phone, and Anne Frank didn't have that. So I can't even imagine she had to do that for 2 years, how hard it was. But it's the same general idea. And so I thought it'd be interesting because, many things are recorded in history, and a primary document is what we would be making by writing down our thoughts and feelings and journaling about this historic period of time. So the picture I have on the description says, "I can shake off everything as I write. My sorrows disappear. My courage is reborn." So she's just talking about how she can express herself, and that really allows her to live. It gets rid of some of the feelings she's having, the negative feelings she's having, and it kind of gives her a rebirth and invigorates her to keep on going. And that's what I'm hoping this will do for you. So the task. Throughout history, people have been recording their memories, opinions, and experiences while they've endured challenging situations. One famous young lady who did such a thing was Anne Frank. She kept her memories in a diary she received as a 12th birthday present. Her diary was later published and is known throughout the world for its raw and honest accounts of her experience. Similarly to the Diary of Anne Frank, you will be recording your memoirs, your memories of a historic event of the COVID-19 pandemic. So like Anne Frank, you'll be creating a memoir. This will be done by journaling about your experiences and documenting the current crisis through the use of visuals and self-expression. After 8 weeks, you'll have an historical record of your personal experiences and feelings that will become a record for yourself. This memoir may not seem important to you now. However, in the future, it could be an important keepsake for you, and you may even choose to share it with others. So you might look at it and be like, this is like a dumb assignment. Why let's do this? Whatever, who cares? But, later on, you might be like, wow, that was a really tough thing that I went through, and I got through it okay. And you can go back and look at some of your thoughts that you journaled about and how you felt and how you got through it. And hopefully the journaling will help you get through some of the tough times, because it is isolating, it is lonely, it is hard. It's a tough thing to do. So hopefully you'll go back and look at this one day, not right away, of course, but maybe when you're an adult or something. All right, the guidelines for this project. So this is what you're going to do. This is what I'm asking you to do for the project, for the checkpoints. So you're going to participate in Zoom meetings on a weekly basis. So every Monday, I'm going to have a Zoom meeting. I'd like you to join me at 11. That's a great way for me just to check in with you. If you have any questions, we can go over things. I can give you some more instruction if you're looking for that, anything you need. But I would like you to participate in those Zoom meetings. You're going to watch the video and complete the video response activity. So the video is just about the life of Anne Frank. It's not long. It's under 4 minutes. I think you can do it. All right, so just watch the video. It's interesting. See about her life. I was going to have you watch like the whole Diary of Anne Frank, but that's really long. You can definitely do that if you want to, but you don't have to. It's not a requirement of the project. Journal entry. So every checkpoint, you're going to have to do a journal entry, okay? And I have on a separate sheet, I have different journal entry prompts. I think there's 12 of them, and you will look through those and you could do whichever one you want. So out of the 12, I think you're going to do 3 or 4 of them. There'd be a lot left. You're more than welcome to do more, of course, but you know, it gives you some choice there. You're going to do a picture prompt response. So every Wednesday, your journal entry will be due. Every Friday, your picture prompt response will be due of the first week of the checkpoint. Once again, I gave you 12 pictures that you can respond to. All you're going to do is like give me a description of the picture. And the second thing is you're going to like tell me how you feel, what emotions you're getting, like why is it meaningful? Why do you think I chose it, basically, right? What do you see? What do you get out of it? What's important? That's what you're going to do. Now, let's say you find a picture, you're on the internet, you're looking somewhere, whatever, and you find a picture and it really evokes an emotion from you. Then use that. That's fine. Just copy the picture and put it on the paper so I can see it, all right? And then for the second week of each checkpoint, you're going to do a personal preference piece. So you'll have the whole week to work on a personal preference piece. So what that means is, you know, I have different things like poetry, songwriting. You could do a free write. You could do a photo collage, like of yourself, of what you've been doing, hanging out in your room, whatever it is. A photo collage that you can make up from pictures you find via, you know, the newspaper, the internet, things like that. Just anything that's going to document visually what's going on during this time period. If you're an artist, you can draw a picture. I wouldn't draw a picture because I'm a really bad artist, but you could draw a picture and that would be fine. The important thing is that also I have prompts for you there and you have to look at those. I'm not sure how many I gave you for that. But if you come up with something, another idea, just let me know, okay? Not a problem. All the materials for this project are on Google Classroom. Everything will be on Google Classroom. I'm hopefully going to organize it in a way that makes sense to you. However, if you're having trouble, just email me, all right? And I will get back to you as soon as I can. I hope this makes sense. I hope you enjoy working on the project. And I hope you find that you get something out of it. All right? Take care.